anxious attachment, okay, their core wound is that they believe that when they enter relationships, people will abandon them. So let me break those things down so you know exactly what they are. The insecure attachments: anxious, dismissive avoidant, fearful avoidant. Let's start with the anxious people. The anxious attachment, okay, their core wound is that they believe that when they enter relationships, people will abandon them. So they're consistently clinging on to people in relationships. Sometimes they struggle to be alone when they break up with somebody. They have to get in the next relationship so they can fill that hole that they feel within themselves, which is I'm going to be abandoned and I'm not loved. And so a lot of times with anxious people, they grew up in a household where the parents might have been irregular or inconsistent with their caregiving, right? And so you might have had two parents who seemingly loved you, but actually the love that they were given was dependent for you upon your performance. So if you cleaned the house, well done, we're proud of you, we love you. If you got good grades, well done, we appreciate you, we love you, right? If you were good at sports, well done, we appreciate you, good one, right? Oh, you looked after your siblings, what? And so you see the pattern here. Whenever you did something, you were appreciated. But when we talk about an anxious attachment, when you weren't doing anything, when you were just their child, what some of those children experience is parents that may not have been able to give them the emotional support or the emotional backing, right? So what you may have started to associate is, in my household, we are loved when we do something, rather than being loved for who we actually are. So what this does is it creates performance anxiety a lot of times for anxious people. And so when they go into relationships anxious, they're always trying to prove themselves by doing something. So if you are a chronic overgiver in the dating realm, if you're the type that, you date people that usually don't give back as much, and you're always giving, you're always doing so much, you're always the one that is holding everybody together, you're always the one that's pursuing after people, checking up on people, calling people, seeing how they are, you're consistently doing those things, then you may be a chronic overgiver. And the chronic overgiver, in instance, is coming from a place of you trying to perform in order to be loved and cared for. You believe your value comes from you performing or doing something for someone.